what's up? So I know the camera angle is still sideways, but I put it so that, see, I put it on this bigger chair right here, but instead of these little kitty chairs, which I don't use these, they're just sitting at my craft table because they came with the table. But these are the chairs that, like, I actually sit in. It's actually my dinner chair, but, and so this is a bigger chair, so it's higher up, so that it's, like, easier for you guys to see, and so that I'm not, like, cramming everything, like, in that tiny gap. So I'm going to be doing, as you can tell by the title, my updated not Laffy Taffy, my updated sherbet slime recipe. And this is from the new recipe, this one right here. It's super, super, super nice. I definitely do this one because I just love this recipe. And for this one, I'm going to do raspberry sherbet, which I know some of them aren't going to be sherbet, like actual sherbet kinds. And like I said in my other video I made showing all the sherbet slimes I have, because I don't have many, but I still showed them because I only have 4. And when I showed that, I said about how I'm making a smoothie collection. Smoothie slime collection. So yeah, that's gonna be another collection. So yeah, I'm gonna do some ASMR with this one real quick. And sorry if like you see my feet or like my leg, because I tend to like not pay attention. But you can see like this, like if I go like this, sorry, you can see my foot or like my knee sometimes, because I tend to not pay attention and I'm just mixing and get so focused on that and like forget I'm even filming. So sorry if you see this, because it's like I'm a far way back from it, so I have to lean forward. So I will like have my legs or like my foot in, and I know I'm sorry for the bad angle, you probably have to turn your head or something, but yeah, let's get started. So first I'm going to do some ASMR with it. So yeah, and then we'll get started with like the actual tutorial. Sorry if you hear a noise, that is my fridge. Like if you hear sort of like a humming noise, I don't know how to explain it, but it's my fridge. It's really loud, and I'm so used to it, so I never noticed it until I rewatched one of my videos. Sorry, I'm trying to like get in a comfortable position because I'm crammed back here in this tiny corner, but I never realized of how loud my fridge was until I rewatched one of my videos, because I never knew it was this loud, because to me, I'm just used to it by this point. So I'm trying to get closer, but I don't want you to see my legs and everything. Sorry, you can see my leg right there. Oh well, I'm just seeing blackness. Okay, so now I will get into the tutorial. So I know there are a lot of ingredients in here, but all of them play a different role. So yeah, and so first what you want to do is get a cup of glue, which mine sort of overfilled a little bit in the bowl. But yeah, just get your cup of glue, dump it in, and I know these are exact measurements, which normally I like never use exact measurements, but one day I was like, oh hey, like everyone's using, not everyone, but some people I've watched videos how they do exact measurements. I'm like, it kind of looks cool, just a lot of work because then you have to clean them. Sorry, I didn't realize I had the measurement up that high. But then it's a lot of work because you gotta clean them, and I hate cleaning stuff. So I was like, oh, I'll just try it out. And then, lo and behold, here came the sherbet recipe. So I'm kind of glad I did try it out. Sorry if you heard a noise. I was trying to do something about it. Yeah. And by the way, I wait to color and put sparkles in to the end once I have all the ingredients in, just because then, like, say if you put coloring in and then everything, the colors of the other stuff, it's gonna like sort of make it fade. So I just wait to the end. So yeah. Now you could do these in any order you want to. I just do them in a random order. I just started putting stuff in, so that's pretty much it. I probably do it in a different order every single time. So first I have this soap. You could have any type of soap, but it doesn't have to be the exact same. And I'll tell you where I got it from. Most of the stuff I just got from Dollar General because I just, it's the most I go there a lot, so yeah. So this is from Dollar General. It's refreshing hand soap, so pretty much just any hand soap. This is cucumber melon, and I put about 4 or 5 pumps. I just did 5 now, so yeah. And then you want to mix it up. Oh, and I forgot to say, so I used the last of my gallon of glue, or if you're using a 5-ounce bottle like this one, you're obviously gonna need the whole thing. You're actually gonna need 2, and a cup is 12 ounces, and each bottle like this one is only 5 ounces, and then they also come in 7 ounces. So none of them come in 6 ounces. So since they only come in, oh wait, no, these are 4 ounces. Gosh, I'm so stupid. Okay, so they're 4 ounces. That would be 8 ounces. So you're still 4 ounces off, but it doesn't matter. Like if you use 2 of these, or even if you take some of a third bottle, it doesn't really matter. But if you just use 2 of these, it's fine too. So, oh my god, the video is already 7 minutes. I only got through the second step. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. And then what you want to do is fill whatever you used with water, and then dump it out, and it's pretty much glue now. Because what you do, if you don't know the trick, once you're done with a gallon of glue or a bottle, what you do is you put water in it and then shake it up real good and wait till it starts getting like super thick, and then you can put it in. So next, what you want to do is I have this body wash. You can use any body wash. It's also from Dollar General. It's like a pinkish. It's Luminous Oils soft soap. So yeah, and I do 4 pumps. And if yours doesn't come out a lot of the time, you could do 5 or 6, depending on how much comes out of yours. So next, I have some mousse, which you could use any mousse. It doesn't have to be the same exact one. It's Herbal Essence Totally Twisted Curl Boosting Mousse. So you want to shake it up. Get your 1/4 cup or 60 milliliters. And then what you want to do is fill it. And when I say 1 cup, you want to sort of overfill it because it expands. Like, see how I overfilled it a lot? It expands, so pretty much that is 1/4 just because it expands. And if it didn't expand, then, it would, if you overfilled it, then, if you would just fill it, it's hard to explain, but yeah, just overfill it a little. Trust me on it. Because it expands. But it's hard to explain. So, oh my god, it smells so good. So by the end, your slime will be probably smelling really good. Especially because of this mousse. Oh my god, it smells so good. Because it's totally twisted and it's like berries or something. Oh, and make sure see right here on the bottles, it counts up to 4 and it says strong, and whichever one it circles, like it's this 3 is circled, so then it would be 3 strong. So you want to make sure it's either 3 or 4 strong. If it's 4 strong, then do like half of a fourth. So yeah. And then my shaving cream's in here. Okay, so I know I was missing something. So next, you want to take your shaving cream. This is my favorite shaving cream, to be honest. I know it's men's, but I mean it works the best because it's super thick and rich, which is what it's called. It's Barbasol Thick and Rich Shaving Cream Original, and it has like this red band on it. I know there's some green ones and stuff, whatever the other colors are. And you also want to take 1/4 cup or 60 milliliters and fill it to the top. Once again, overfill it a little bit. So, obviously, not every single batch is exactly the same. It's obviously gonna have something of like the same texture and stuff. So yeah, it's fine if it doesn't look exactly like mine. And I completely forgot, because it's hard to remember all these measurements. You wanna do, so this is the mousse again, and you wanna do like another half of a 4th cup. Oh my gosh, this thing is so hard to close. Sorry. And so you wanna do another half of a 1/4 cup of mousse. And then same for the shaving cream. Another half cup. Well, not a half. I keep saying half cup. Another 1/4 half cup. Half of a 1/4 cup. Oh my god, I can't speak today. Sorry this video is so long. It's just like a lot of information. And yeah. So much to say and like tell you guys and stuff, and I just got shaving cream there. Oh well. Okay. So yeah. And I know this is a lot of ingredients and stuff, so you're probably gonna have to go out and buy some of this because you might not have all this at home. But then you want a face mask, which you can, I know sometimes they come in like pouches. It's hard to explain. But this one is in like a bottle, how it opens and stuff like that, which if you have one of these, it's fine. Or if you have like a pouch thing, it's fine. As long as it's a peel off gel face mask. And it does not have to have PVA in it, which this one does not, which you probably can't even read that. There are so many directions, so it took me forever to read them. But, I mean, so many ingredients. But, it's fine if there is PVA in it, but it's also okay if there isn't PVA in it, which this one does not have any PVA. So, yeah. So then, you just want to take a half teaspoon and fill it with the face mask. And this one's really pretty. It's blue. And it smells good too. So this is where it's fine. It's depending on, like, if you get good smelling ones, like, so like I'd smell them before you put them in, because if they, like, say you have a bad smelling one, that smell could take over if it's bad smelling. So if you want it, like, if you want to make this and it like has a bad smell, but you really want to make it and you can't go out to buy the ingredients, that's fine. But if you could go out and buy a better smelling one, I would, because I don't think you want a bad smelling slime unless you don't care. Doesn't matter, it's up to you. But then you want to take your 1 teaspoon and fill it with Head and Shoulders 2-in-1. This one is dry scalp care, but it really doesn't matter. Because I know there's a lot of different ones, like not all of them are dry scalp care. That's just the one that was sitting in my shower. I don't use it. It was just sitting there, so I was like, oh, maybe this ingredient, because I heard a lot people use it to like do that, like Head and Shoulders, and then they put in salt and it makes slime. I don't know. That's what I heard. So then you want to take 1 teaspoon, 5 milliliters, and fill it with your Head and Shoulders. Doesn't matter what type. I told you this is a lot of ingredients, but it works. Trust me. It's really, really nice slime. Now, if you don't have measurements for these, you can eyeball it. It really doesn't matter. It's okay if you don't have measurements. Just do about as much as what I do. Most of the time when people do measurement videos, I guess it too. And my slime still ends up pretty much the same. And the last ingredient, except for the paint and activator, you want to take your lotion, which this is my favorite lotion. It's just Vaseline Intense Care Essential Healing, and it's like the yellow bottle. And because I know there's a lot of different ones, like there's brown bottle, there's green bottle and stuff. I don't know all the colors, but the yellow one is my favorite. And you want to take 5 to 6 pumps. No, actually, anywhere in between, depending on how much comes out of yours, anywhere from like 5 to 10 pumps, which I did 10 just because not much comes out of mine. So, yeah. So now you want to put the coloring in. So, I'm sorry this video is so long. My videos always end up so long. So, first, I'm going to put in some purple. Then I'm going to take this stuff, which this is my favorite stuff. Oh my god, I love this coloring. It's icing color, which I heard a lot of people use this, and then I just found it, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll use it. Like, I'll try it out, because a lot of people say it's really good, and oh my god, if you can try this, like, if you're not sure if you could try it or not, definitely try it. It's amazing. It has such a good color, and actually, if you've seen my other videos, how I have this super, super, super bright yellow, it's not like a neon paint or anything. It's actually one of these food icing colors, and it's amazing. So I'm trying to make like a raspberry color. So just like you can keep adding paints and everything until you get it the way that you want it. So I'm gonna put a little bit purple. It's hard to get like the perfect color. Trying to get a simple raspberry color. That's good enough. I think that's pretty good. So for some reason, I added more lotion in this time. And if you don't know, lotion kind of makes your slime thin. So what I'm going to do is, because this is definitely not as thin as what it was when I made it for that blue raspberry one. So I'm going to take another 1/4 cup of mousse. And I would just use the normal ingredients, but the last time I did not put that much lotion in. It's just because it came out like not a lot at all. So that's why I put that much in. So I actually wouldn't recommend that because it made it super thin. And if it does, then just add another 1/4 cup of mousse and another 1/4 cup of shaving cream if it does that and gets like super thin. Well, pretty much just if your slime is thin at all. Like, oh shoot, that's why. It's because I forgot an ingredient. Okay, so I'm completely messed up here, okay? So just add 1/4 cup and a half of mousse, and then 1/4 cup and a half of shaving cream, and that's it. Just do that. And then you want to take just normal spoonfuls, like that, and you want to take 4 of them of cornstarch. So, yeah, that was 2, 3, 4. And then you want to mix it, which I might need to now put more coloring in it. So, yeah. So this is pretty much what makes it kind of thick and stuff. So how I said, oh, yeah, that's why I said about how I'd be using cornstarch if you watched that other video, how I sort of gave you a sneak peek of this. So next, what you want to do is, that was the last ingredient, so if you're okay with like the color and everything, and you can add glitter, but I'm not going to, just because like sherbet doesn't really have that in it. So I'm trying to make it like realistic. And I know for the last recipe I did a certain amount of borax, like I did a teaspoon or whatever for each, like do 1 teaspoon at a time. But for this time I'm not, because like, you know, just put your normal amount of borax in so it gets activated and everything. And if you want to be super careful because of all these ingredients in here, if you don't want to mess it up, then you can do 1 teaspoon at a time. So, like, if you don't want to mess it up or anything. And you want to make sure once you put some borax in, you want to make sure that you stir it for pretty long, because I know some people, they just stir it for a little bit and then keep adding more and stir it for a little bit, and they're like, oh, it's not coming together, so I'll just keep adding more. But you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you mix it pretty good, because it could start coming together like without adding any more still, just because it needs to soak in. So yeah, just keep on adding in the activator. Oh my gosh, I just stumped it. So just keep, oh my god, my fingers are in there. So just keep adding activator in until it's your desired texture, which is not sticky and stuff. I mean, if you want it sticky, go ahead and leave it sticky. I don't know what type of slime you prefer. If you prefer over-activated slime, which I know some people do. See, I told you about my foot. I know, you probably saw it every once in a while in this video. Because this position is very uncomfortable back here, especially for 22 minutes. You guys, I'm really sorry. You probably skipped through half this video. So, I didn't think it would be this long. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. But I can't help it because I can't, the thing is I can't pause the video. Like, a lot of people can do. They play the video, and then they pause it, and then they play it again. But me, I can't do that. I have to, like, I start the video, and then I can't pause it at any point. I have to go all the way through. And if I click the button, I click to start, which you would think would just pause it for a little. Well, it doesn't. It just takes me to, like, the next screen, which is where you post and upload it and everything. So, yeah, that's the thing that stinks. I mean, most people probably don't even watch through my whole videos just because they're boring. But if you are at this point in the video, comment, like if you're watching this part right now, comment down below. Comment down below. Comment down below 24 with like, yeah, just comment down below the number 24 because that's the minutes it is right now. Oh gosh, my phone almost fell. there, you guys. Oh, and by the way, you guys, make sure if you're using measurements, don't just go into the kitchen and take your mom's or anything, because those could be used for cooking, and you don't want to use measurements for slime and then use them for cooking, because even if you wash them, because that's still gross and you could still get sick from that. So make sure you don't do that. And like these measurements, I don't use them for cooking or anything after this. These are just my slime measurements. Okay, so just keep activating. Which this one is bigger than one. For some reason, this one's bigger. Of course, the one I do on video is like, for some reason, just not the same texture, and it's bigger because I sort of messed up on the part where I thought that it was super thin, and that is why, because I forgot to add the cornstarch, because all the ingredients are like right next to me, and then the cornstarch is behind me. So I completely forgot about it until when I said, oh, I need to add more, and then like I sort of just turned behind me. I don't know why, and I saw the cornstarch, and I was like, oh shoot, I just messed up. And it was like right after I dumped in the mousse. I'm sorry, this video is probably going to be 30 minutes long, but you probably aren't going to even watch to this point, but yeah. Okay, so this is pretty much the final product. Now, I still think that blueberry one's just the best. I don't know why, I just love the feeling of it. But, yeah, it's like let it sit for a little too. Just let all the ingredients soak into it. Let it soak for let it sit for like maybe an hour or two. Just letting it sit there without touching it in a closed container. Just so that all the ingredients can like get into it and everything. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Make sure to like and subscribe to, make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video, and check out all my other videos. And yeah. Also, if you watched till this point, comment down below in 27. So, yeah. So, that's pretty much it for this video. Make sure you stay tuned for my next recipe, which is my next collection, which is going to be my smoothie collection. So, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, thanks for watching.